I decided to jump into the Hajime no Ippo manga, even though Hajime no Ippo Rising hasn't finished yet, because they've hit the whole Coach Kawagawa World War II, like post World War II flashback. And I know that this flashback is supposed to take place right after the Brian Hawk fight, so I'm just gonna go straight to the manga right after Takamura's fight. Right now I'm at chapter 559, which I'll be reviewing right now, because this chapter was pretty damn good. I like this chapter because it gave Itagaki a lot of character development and even some hints towards romantic development later on. Because the chapter, the whole summary of it is that Itagaki, he's training himself too hard because he's only 2 matches away from becoming the Japanese rookie East champion, like East King or something like that, and he's going all out. He's running himself into a rut. He's not even trying to enjoy himself. And at the same time, we see like Kumi. She's trying to take advantage of Ippo. Like she's trying to like get him to go out on a date on Saturday and say I'm free. What about you? And then all of a sudden, like it got to come out of nowhere. And she's hilarious. Like she really is not, of course, like that. She jumps in and saying that I would go there too. I'm gonna be there with you too. And then she says it's gonna be 3 of us. And then Kumi's like, wait, 3 of us? Then she's like, it's gonna be Ippo, Itagaki, and just her. She doesn't even count Kumi in that. I find it hilarious. And how like later on she was she was at Ippo's like the boathouse and she was helping them work and preparing the for the day's load, and then she called Kumi and she just said I was just going to be Ippo and her going out on Saturday, and then Kumi's like wait what, and then Ippo was to snatch the phone away from her and correct it, and that was just like hilarious. Normally I don't like the whole jealous girlfriend stick in anime except for like Julia from Fairy Tail, but she I guess is another exception now because she was really funny, and this is going to help Ippo his romantic relationship with Kumi, because at this rate they were going to get nowhere. And they were just going to keep on like flying around each other and never just connecting with each other fully. But now that what's her name, Nanako, I can't remember her name fully. Nanako, she's gonna push Ippo to a situation where he has to choose between her and Kumi, and obviously he's gonna choose her. But now I think about it, Ippo is like a little hair built up now. Like he has Kumi, he has Nanako, he has the doctor, I can't remember her name, and the reporter chick, and I'm like, how did he when did he build this hair? I just find it hilarious that he somehow managed to do that. This meek guy, he's the definition of like when it comes to hair, the generic protagonist. Because if you look at him compared to like Rosario Vampire, he's the same guy. He's the same archetype as that. But going on to the main part of this chapter, it's all about Itagaki. He was like just again training on himself too hard, and he's not trying to enjoy himself. He's not trying to have fun. All he didn't want to go on this trip with them. And then towards the end of the chapter, we get to see like he invite Ippo and his sister out to this match, and then he starts saying something. And I like the way he's phrased. He says, I'm not gonna, it's not word for word here, but he says something along the lines of like, even though I can't say I'm not thinking about the fight coming up, which is the finals, because in the final match he's got to fight against Kyosuke, which is his high school rival. So that's what's got him down so badly. And he said, even though I can't say I'm not thinking about that, I can't say I'm not also thinking about the semifinals and the match that's going on right in front of me. And then we go into the match and we actually see who's fighting. And it's the one guy who actually beat him before his very first rookie debut. And I believe his name was Fumita, like Makino Fumita, something like that. And this guy, he's fighting so dirty now. Like he's a combination, even they say, a combination of Mashiba and Saramura, because he knows how to use flicker jabs, but at the same time, he's also using like really dirty attacks. He's using headbutts, he's using like stepping on people's feet, he's using elbows, he's holding, he doesn't even care anymore. He's developed his fight style. And thanks to Itagaki and that one loss, he's developed himself to this level where he's actually a huge threat, and he's made it into like the top 4 of the rookies for this year. And Itagaki's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take responsibility for this. I'm gonna have to get serious now. And I love that he's getting serious, because like the way Itagaki was introduced, he was like the new rookie. When Ippo started rising up, he became Japanese champion, and he started getting like higher in rank to Aoki Kimura and seniority. He started getting some seniority in this whole group, and he's not a rookie anymore. And then they introduced Itagaki, and he's the fresh new face who he trains up, who everyone else is like training in the featherweight division. He looks like the Ippo and everything. I love that dynamic, and how he blends in perfectly with the group. And now finally he's getting his own like character arc, because he realized now that these are 2 people he's been beaten by before. He lost Kyosuke all the time when they're in high school, and he lost to Fumito in their rookie debut match. And it's like now he has to face still two people and become the Eastern Rookie King, and that's just great character development for him. And he's finally taking responsibility. So overall, this is a great chapter. It gave us character development and hints towards a romantic future for Ippo.